Hi guys, today I have this fun, easy nail design for St. Patrick's Day. As you can see, I have quite a few different things going on here. We got that shamrock, we have some dotting, we have some over stuff here on my nail, but we have a little rainbow nail, and then the green, of course. So really quickly, the base colors I'm using are Julep and Sinful Colors, and the Sinful Colors green polishes they put out for St. Patrick's Day were gorgeous. Some of them are from last year, some of them are from this year, but we have Queen of Green, and I have that for some dotting, and I also have it on this solid pinky nail. I have Happy Ending, which is a gorgeous shimmery green, very light color, really pretty, and I have that on my thumbnails, also on the dotting nail. And a base color on the dotted nail, I have Works Like a Charm, and Works Like a Charm has a gorgeous gold shimmer to it, even though it's like a little seafoam minty green. Really pretty. I think it's going to be a really nice color just to use for other occasions, so it's really gorgeous. I am using a silver and a gold from Julep. The gold is highlighted here in the nail with the shamrock. Oh, that's also the dark green from Sinful Colors, but we'll talk about that obviously as we go through. So it's there. I know it's hard to see because of the lighting, but it's there. There's some gold striping there. And the silver one, so the gold one is called Bree, B-R-E-E, and the silver is called Chris, and I have that underneath the rainbow nail because it gives a nice sparkle. So there's other colors you can use, chunkier polishes, if they're silver or gold would be great. And what I did to get the rainbow effect over that is I used Sharpies. So I have just my regular Sharpies in primary colors. So these are the Sharpie brush ones, and I have just their basic orange, blue, green, yellow, red, and purple is what I used. And one more thing, I think I had also used the white polish, which is what's on my pointer finger, which is just Nicolette by Julep. I like to use Nicolette or Brigitte. I think those are the two white ones they normally have, which are the ones I use for base coats, or, you know, for base colors, should I say. And then I used a couple tools, like a double-ended dotting tool and a very small size 0 brush, like a 0 round. So whatever you use that you would like to use for like a liner, basically, is what I used. And my top coat being Seche Vite. So if you are interested, stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay, so to start, since my nails are still a bit wet from just applying the color base coats here, I'm going to start with the dotting nail, which is going to be this middle finger that has that gorgeous Works Like a Charm on it. This is so pretty. I love that gold shimmer on there. Really nice. So I already have a coat of that. And I'm going to take the darker green, the Queen of Green, and put some on my work surface here. This happens to be the Jubis work surface, so I already did a review on it if you want to check that out. And then I'm going to put some of the Happy Ending green also down here. And I know I kind of want to dot these, but I'm not sure how, so I'm going to have to come up with that as I'm going through here. But I want to do, I have my double-ended dotting tool here with the smaller dot and a larger dot. So I'm going to take that dark green, and I'm just going to go dot with the larger dot. Oops, try to make them the same. All the way down here. And then I'm going to basically replicate that, the same spotting, but just moved over a little bit. So I'm not offsetting those, okay? Those are just the same as whatever I had already done. Okay, and then I'm going to take the small guy, I'm going to take that lighter green color with the smaller side, and I'm going to offset those. Okay, so that's how I'm going to dot these light green nails. I guess if you wanted to, you can also come in with some gold, kind of offset it a little bit differently, and then add the gold in there, which would be really nice. I think I'm only going to put them there because if I squeeze them in on the side, it's going to be too squeezed in, I think. So that's all I'm going to do. So I'll do the same thing for the other light green nail, and I'll be right back. Okay, so all those are drying. I'm going to take some of my gold and streak it across the white nails, okay? So I'm going to take that gorgeous Julep gold here and just lay quite a bit of that down. And I'm just going to take a line tool, kind of. You can use whatever you like. If you have a finer liner, then that's great too. I'm just using this guy. And I'm just going to pick up some of that gold. And just, I'm going to do it diagonally, but you can do whatever you want if you want straight stripes or whatever. Just take that across the nail. And it's hard to see because that white's so bright in my lighting, but I'm just taking that. So I'll probably do maybe 4, 5 stripes. And let's tuck another one by over here. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other nail and let that dry. Okay, so while those are drying, before I do my shamrock on these nails, I'm gonna go ahead and color onto the silver nail, which is that crisp. Now you can use whatever silvery polish or white polish, whatever gold polish that you want to go over, that hopefully these colors will kind of come through on. So I'm going to take my Sharpies in red. Be careful because my nails are still a little bit wet. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't want to focus there. And you can put in your rainbow however you like. I'm going to do it long ways, but you can do it sideways in a circular, you know, actual horseshoe shape, whatever. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that red. Just color it in. And then I'm going to dip into my orange, or grab the orange. And if you want to come in with a little alcohol to kind of smear it in, you can definitely do that. I'm just going to color this in. Orange. I'm just kind of dabbing because my nails are still a little bit wet. Oh, there goes my son playing with some kind of thing. And say orange. And then I'm going to take my yellow one and kind of dab that into the orange. And I'm going to continue like that with all the different colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. But like I said, after you're done with this, you can come in with, I wiped off, a little alcohol and kind of mix it in a little bit more. So I'll continue doing the same thing, kind of just dab, 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 dabbing. And then I'll do the same thing with the blue. And lastly, purple, okay? So I'll come right back. Oh, because I just finished up that nail. It's going to have a nice little shimmer to the back of it. So on my pinky nail, I just used that dark green color. And then on this one here, I used that lighter, not the lightest green, not this, works like a charm. That's so pretty. I love it. I used the happy ending one, okay, on my thumbnail. So those are just going to be the way they are. Of course, you can put dots or other things if you'd like on those too. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my design by adding a little shamrock. Now you could have done the white, oh, I don't know what that was about. You could have done the white nail first, and that way when you poured out the dark green for the dotting, you can also use the dark green for the little shamrock or whatever. Or I'm going to do a 3-leaf one just because it's faster, but you can of course do a 4-leaf clover, but I'm not worried about wasting the polish because there's a lot of it. So I'm just going to do that now. And basically what we're going to do is make little hearts, okay? So you can put it wherever you want, offset, right in the middle, whatever you want to do with them. I'm going to put it, I guess, here. So I'm just going to dot and drag. Dot and drag. So there's one little heart. Dot and kind of drag over. Press dot and drag over. Another little heart. And the last little heart over here. Nope. Okay. And then you can bring in a little tiny stem if you want, or you don't have to do that at all, but I will. So I'm going to go in with my little brush just to grab something a little bit smaller. And just add a little stem. Just like that. So I'll do the same thing on the other nail. And I'll be right back once these are all dry so we can top coat. Okay, I'm all done. And if you get any of the marker on your nails, you can top coat and then just wash it off, or you can use some alcohol to clean it off, or acetone like I'm using here, a corrector pen, and it comes right off, okay? And that's if, you know, even if you go outside your little area here, you can clean that up too before you top coat. And that helps, okay? So I think they're pretty dry, so I'm going to go ahead and take my top coat, which you guys know I always like to use my Sèche Vite, and I'll top coat my nails. So hopefully you guys like today's design. It has a little bit of everything for St. Patty's, and again, we always just take that, and I'll do this one first because it was one of the first nails that we completed, and do our top coat. Same thing for all the rest of the nails, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now. Outside you can hear the birds chirping, but I just love the shimmer on that rainbow nail. Look at that. So much fun. Very, very shimmery, and that's not even what I was going for. Oh, look at that. Now the sun's going down. Doesn't want to focus. Anyway, alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.